the third time today. Listen, I think I set a record in the amount of coffees that I had, right? Now, last leg, Burbank, and then I'm done. And you know what? I'm taking Saturday off. And next month, when I am in Monte Carlo, I already said in the previous feed, there'll be certain amounts, $10, $20, and $100 that I'll put on the roulette wheel. Some of you guys gave me the numbers, so I will make a live feed from the casino in Monte Carlo next month. Should be fun. Now, Q&A, baby. Questions and answers. And I don't claim to know all the answers, definitely not. Every day I'm learning, right? We're learning. In fact, I learn so much from you. Jimmy's back. Hi, everyone. Jimmy, I'm doing the last leg to Burbank. This time I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to go the 118 to the 5, just to be different. You know, every day it's 101, 101, 101, 101. This time around, I'm going to go all the way around the outside 118. Beautiful, through the mountains. Probably will lose the signal a few times thanks to Verizon, but I will be back, and I'll be over in Burbank. So if you are in Burbank, let me treat you. And last leg of the night, and then Saturday I'm taking off, and then Sunday I'm very busy. Gonna meet with loan company, gonna meet with architects, gonna meet with builders, building a whole bunch of Airbnbs. So it's gonna be exciting, gonna be very, very exciting. And then whenever building a bigger house, and whenever that is ready, we'll be doing live feeds from there, because I will be expanding my YouTube studio. So should be fun. So Q&A, question and answers. If you have questions regarding rideshare, regarding the gig industry, could be anything, you know, it could be Amazon Flex, could be Shipped, could be Instacart, could be TaskRabbit, could be Lyft, could be Uber, could be Postmates, could be DoorDash, could be Grubhub. If you have questions regarding food delivery, rideshare, or gigs, put them out there. We'll try and answer them. The good thing is, my friends, even if they don't get answered tonight, people are constantly coming in. Good day, everyone. Abriga's in the house. Welcome you. Wishing you and your family an amazing weekend, my friends. I've got the lights in the car all lit up, and we're on the way to Burbank Airport for the last trip of the night. It was a good money day today, really good money day. And one of the subscribers bought a Vantrue N4. I'll ship that out. I just need your address. Paul Meza, if you could send me your address, that would be great, so I can send you the Vantrue tomorrow. Now, what I was saying early on is, if you have a question, right, hopefully we can answer it tonight with the audience. If not, Yavuz is in the house. Oh, thank you for saying that. You said amazing course. I appreciate that. That's wonderful. I like to hear that. And any way I can help you, if you have further questions or if you need clarification on something, this is something I've been doing for years. This is something I've been training, you know, hundreds and hundreds of drivers worldwide. Always love helping, right? Always enjoy the questions, so bring the questions. Now, Q&A tonight, again, if we don't answer the question tonight, if we don't get the answer tonight, there will be people coming into the video, and maybe after a week, somebody comes across your question and they can answer it, right? I notice when you're a YouTuber making videos, the constant flow of traffic, people coming into different videos, and then eventually 99% of the questions get answered. I appreciate you. I really do. It's so kind of you to say that, and I wish you an amazing weekend, you and your family. You know, hopefully you stay safe, protected, and really appreciate you having you in my channel. So gratitude to everyone tonight. 28 people in the house. It's a Friday. Maybe you're working. We have 5 likes so far. Smash the like button. Looks like this. Looks like a thumbs up. In about 40 minutes time, I should be at Burbank Airport. I'm taking the longer route because I'm making a video. So I'm taking the route around the 118 through the mountains. If I do cut off signal wise, it's thanks to Verizon, and I will be back right away. Prophet, thank you very much. This particular one is the Cadillac Escalade. With all the extras, it's priced at about $108,000. And believe me when I tell you, I didn't pay $108,000 for this car. You know, one of my clients has 22 dealerships as a client and a friend, and I get the best deals through him. In fact, just ordered a Toyota Sienna, the new one, the hybrid. So waiting on delivery of that one. We do have questions. My first question, if I can put it out there, would be to Darakosh Shashawi, and the question would be, Darakosh Shashawi, why do you believe you think you can steal drivers' tips? Right? Very evident. We have enough proof, enough information, enough screenshots that they're doing it once again. They're stealing drivers' tips. And they were in a lawsuit, and they settled the lawsuit. DoorDash settled the lawsuit about stealing drivers and food delivery drivers' tips. And I question them. My question to them is, why are you doing this again? Hello, everyone. Says, thank you very much. Very nice of you. Life of Richard says Atlanta has been bad in the last few weeks. When you say bad, what do you mean by bad? So Prophet asks, is it a Mercedes? No, this is the Cadillac Escalade Platinum. It's a V8 6.2 liter, very thirsty, luxurious interior, and it drives, man. I mean, it accelerates and it just glides like a battleship. I am a huge fan of Cadillacs, really am. I cannot wait for the Cadillac IQ to come out in 2024, the EV version, right? Supposed to get like 500 miles. Massive battery. Let me see, let me go around this car. This guy's going a little bit too slow here. And we're on our way to Burbank. We're on our way to Burbank. I'm on the 118. Little surges, no tips. Now, one of the reasons that tips are going down, and this feedback comes from a lot of drivers, why do you think, and this is a question, why do you think the tips are going down? It's because the passengers' rates have been increased so much, right? So much suddenly by these companies that the passengers don't really see the reason to add a margin, add a tip, because they're already being overcharged. I mean, people are paying double, triple rates right now for a trip. So do you think they have the money to still tip on top of that? Unfortunately, it hurts us, right? So not only are the companies increasing the rider fares, decreasing the driver pay, but the other side of this is that it also hurts us on the tips. You increase the riders' fares, we get less tips. And we're getting less of the cut. I mean, it's like a double whammy for us. You know, so this is really one of the main reasons tips have dropped radically, like considerably. And I hear that from a lot of drivers. So that would be the answer to that question. You know, why have tips gone down? Now, why are there fewer surges? Why are there fewer surges? Why are there why are there less bonuses and incentives for drivers right now? Because Uber and Lyft don't really want to dish out the money, right? They need to bring the money in. They're facing lawsuit after lawsuit. They'll have a whole bunch of new class action lawsuits filed after the Uber file leaks. So there is no reason for them to still incentivize you and hand out money. Many people are complaining that they don't see the surges, they don't see the bonuses. That's one of the main reasons why, is because it's tight right now, ladies and gentlemen. Money is tight with these companies. They are in saving mode, right? The struggle is real in Atlanta. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Oh, that's Swirl Girl. The struggle is real. Sorry, it's a lady. I thought it was a gentleman talking to me. The struggle is real. Yes. You know, it's not right that you have to put in more hours, put in more miles on your car to make up that deficit, right? What you were earning 3 years ago prior to the pandemic compared to today, day and night, by the way, earnings wise, right? Your take rate was far higher. It's obviously dropped. You now are forced to put in more hours, to put in more miles, because as I explained in the other day, it's psychological, right? If 3 years ago, and hear me out, if 3 years ago you were making $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month, let's just say, in Atlanta, and 3 years later, still, you know, call it during the pandemic, that has gone down maybe to $600 a week, right, or $650. In your mind, you've been conditioned to make 1,000. That's sort of like what you're expecting every week, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Now suddenly you're making 600, 650, right? Your brain tells you, I got to make 1,000 in order to make my rent, in order to pay for the food, in order to put the kids through school, in order to pay for the gas. I got to make 1,000. So what are you doing is, Rideshare consultant in the house, welcome you. Savage Scientist is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Missed you for a long time. How are you, buddy? How's your family? So in your mind, you conditioned to make this 1,000, and you say to yourself, oh, I'm making 650. I got to drive more. I got to put in more hours to reach that 1,000. And you do, and you reach that 1,000, but here's the difference. You've put in 10, 15 hours more per week, and you've put several hundred more miles on your car per week to make up that difference. 650 to 1,000, that 350 difference, right? So yes, you're working more, you're traveling more miles, more wear and tear, just to make up the deficit. Not good for your health, by the way. We need to talk. I need texting and I tried texting and emailing you. If I haven't gotten back to you, it's just because it's been so insanely busy. I have quite a bit on my plate at the moment. Between putting a big property deal together, working on cars, running a company, running limousines, clients, it's day and night. But I'm not complaining, right? So I owe you an answer. Man, that Airbnb market is nice. It's fantastic. It's the Airbnb market. You know, I've been in that market forever. Back in the days, even in South Africa, we had, they call them bed and breakfasts. The word Airbnb never even existed. I had bed and breakfasts in Cape Town. I had 6 different Victorian houses next to each other. Constant flow of the most interesting guests. I love the business. Internationals coming in, wining, dining, entertaining them. It's really, really, really good money. The houses are paying itself off. You know, you're making a profit. You're building up property. It's an amazing business if you want to get into Airbnb. And the good thing is there's a lot of videos out there. Now, what I do with Airbnbs and bed and breakfasts, whatever you want to call them, Firstly, you've got to list these properties on Airbnb, VRBO, HomeAway, all of those. You can list them on bed and breakfast as well if you want to offer a breakfast along with the accommodation, right? You can rent out your house for a month, for 2 weeks, for 1 week, for, I would suggest, a minimum of 2 days. I would never rent it out for a day. It's just too much work. You have cleaning fees. You obviously have maintenance fees. It really, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make money in the Airbnb business, it's about marketing. It's about understanding marketing. And the way you do the marketing is if you have the house ready, and let's say you have 8 to 10 beds in that house, you've priced, you've priced it out. You know what you're going to be renting the house out for per day. You know what your cleaning fees are. You're looking at comparable prices around you in your neighborhood. So you're not underselling yourself, you're not overselling yourself, but you're positioning yourself at the right margin. But it really boils down to the marketing. And one thing I found, and I'll gladly share this with you, is that I remember when I had 15 houses down in Laguna Beach. I stayed in one and all the others were around, right? 15 houses down there. And I did all the marketing on YouTube and videos, right? In fact, if you put in Laguna Beach vacation rental, you'll probably see some of those homes that I had in Laguna Beach, right? And I would make the videos in multiple languages. I would make the videos in German, I would make the videos in French, I would make the videos in Spanish, Italian. So when people were looking at coming on vacation to Laguna Beach or California, the likelihood of them coming across my property and seeing a video tour of the property in Laguna Beach was extremely high. And the next thing, you get an email and you coordinate a booking, right? And if you're taking a booking outside of Airbnb or outside of VRBO, you're making the full 100%. All you do is then you go on your calendar on VRBO or on Airbnb and you block out those dates so nobody else can book them. But that's a direct lead where you are making 100%. You don't even have to share that margin with Airbnb because Airbnb didn't bring you that lead. You got that lead through your own videos. And the majority of my leads were from English speaking videos or from German, actually from German, a lot of French as well. So, capitalizing on all those tourists, just like Americans go over to Europe, Europeans come over to America, and then why not get them into your Airbnb? So the success of an Airbnb lies in your marketing, right? And it's the same thing with a hotel. In a hotel, you want the highest possible occupancy rate per day. You want your rooms all sold out. You don't want a 60-70% occupancy rate and 30-40% of your rooms are not rented out for the night. You're losing money. Obviously, 100% occupancy rate is the goal. Now listen to this. Some hotels and motels, and I had a 20 room motel in Big Bear, California, that I bought way back in about 2006, right? And some hotels and motels can even run on, for example, 150% occupancy rate. How does that work? I mean, if you have 100% occupancy rate, it's full all day long, every day, right? But if you have 150% occupancy rate, guess what happens? For example, in the sex industry, right, motels, sometimes the motel rooms sell once, twice, 3 times a day because people are just going in there for a quickie for 2 or 3 hours. It's one booking. At night, maybe another 1 or 2 bookings, right? And you sometimes renting that room out 3 times per day. Well, you got to clean the sheets, you got to change the sheets, right? But motels, like I can show you a motel in Santa Monica which has about 150% occupancy rate per month because they turn the rooms over. Many people just go there for a quick hookup. Sounds crazy, right? But there's insane money in hotels, motels, and Airbnbs. And I've been in that industry for a long, long, long time. So if you ever want to start an Airbnb, reach out to me. In fact, I should make a course on how to successfully get your Airbnb off the ground. And you don't want to, you want good beds, you want good linen. That's where you have to spend the money. You don't buy cheap furniture that the people can destroy, or cheap chairs. You want solid furniture that lasts forever when you set up an Airbnb or a hotel or a motel, right? Never go cheap when it comes to the furnishing. I don't know how I got there, but I think somebody asked me a question, and because it's a Q&A, I mean, Airbnb is a gig. It is a gig, right? You can make that your gig. You can hire cleaning crews, you can do the cleaning yourself, you can hire management, you can do the management yourself. There's so many ways to increase your margins, your profit margins on an Airbnb. You're a realtor in Orlando. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see what he said. I want to read that. I also manage Airbnb units. That's fantastic. That's really cool. I like that. So he's a realtor in Orlando and he manages Airbnb. So you know the drill, right? Always out there satisfying your clients' visitors because you're managing their properties. You're probably getting 10, 15, 20% management fee. And you have a wealth of information, right? What stops you from starting your own Airbnb? You're a realtor. You know how to buy and sell. Thank you, man. That's really, really kind of you. Bonds Corp in the house. Hey, bro, me again. Our app development for our rideshare is underway. Send me the links, my friend. Send me the links. Remember, I told you. So you said you're shooting for December. I will gladly support you. I will gladly support your startup in New Zealand. Gladly give it a shout out and promote it. So, agreed with LAX Overflow. Currently in queue. Geez, like 180 cars in the queue. Wow. Guess what I'm on again? The green lady. Numero cuatro. Fourth one. Big one. Way too much coffee today. But I've had about eight bottles of water. So, I had 4 coffees and 8 bottles of water today. Crazy. Yeah, the realtor in Orlando, sorry, I didn't catch your name. Sorry, I should have mentioned you by name. But it's fantastic. I love that industry. I love it. I absolutely. And the cool thing is, if you have Airbnbs, here's the cool thing, my friend. Yeah, get out. No money to be made, there, says me. Here's the cool thing about Airbnbs. They can be extremely profitable. And if you're traveling abroad, you can always barter a week for a week. So if you want to go a week to Paris, you give them a week in California. If you want to go a week to the Greek islands, to Mykonos or Santorini or Rhodos or Lesbos or Ios or Thessaloniki or Athens, you negotiate. You give them 1 week in wherever, Laguna Beach, or 1 week in LA in your Airbnb. So traveling wise, it's amazing. It's amazing what. Mighty Heidi is in the house. Haven't seen you for a while. I salute you, Mighty Heidi. Good to see you. From Sydney, you're in the house. Gypsy lady, can't sit that long. I've been driving all day. We got Sydney, Australia in the house. We got New Zealand in the house. Man, right now we have 3 countries in the house. The United States, New Zealand, and Australia. Love it. Love it. We're an international family. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you. Huge shout out to Sydney. Huge shout out to New Zealand. We're in New Zealand. Beautiful countries. Beautiful. I mean, Australia Whitsundays and New Zealand. I mean, come on, Lord of the Rings. That movie just catapulted New Zealand's tourism. Lord of the Rings did so much for New Zealand. And Whitsundays in Australia, my favorite, my favorite. We're going worldwide, Mr. Call Me Mr. Worldwide. Who sings that? They call me Mr. Worldwide. That is, love that guy. Who's the bald Cuban singer? They call me Mr. Worldwide. Auckland, yoo-hoo! Auckland in the house, man. New Zealand, Auckland. Who is that guy who sings that? They call me Mr. Worldwide. Mr. NASA, the realtor. Fantastic. Help me out, guys. This guy's made so much music. Who's he? Capone's in the house. Pitbull. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Gustavo. Pitbull. They call me Mr. Worldwide. I love Pitbull. Love him. Love Pitbull's music, man. Pancho. Si, senor. Pitbull in the house. They call me Mr. Worldwide. Dude, good dance music. Good dance music. Pitbull. Oh, I'm passing Northridge right now. Drinking my coffee au lait. Garçon, un café s'il vous plaît, merci. Denver's in the house! The Draven Dad, I love it. Dude, I pushed crazy hours today. I think I'm coming close on to $1,200 today. Call me Mr. Worldwide. I'm already on live feed number 3. I started this morning. We did one live feed. Middle of the day, I was driving. Did another one. The second live feed. Driving. What keeps me going? The green lady. The green lady kept me going. She was very loyal. She was very loyal today, the green lady. Well, I drink a lot of water. It's not just about, if I was just drinking coffee all day, it would not be good. I drink a ton of water. But then I've got to go for 5 or 6 piss breaks as well, right? You can't drink all day and not go to the restroom. So when you start, you have lunch, you go for another coffee, you go for a piss, right? It's just how we roll, man. It's how we roll. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Friday night. I'm sure a lot of you are out there hustling. It's a money-making night, right? It's 9:30 on the West Coast. It's past midnight on the East Coast. Maybe for some the day is over. You're finally heading home. If you're working on the East Coast. Too much coffee, my friend. Marcus is in the house. Should these gig companies pay us for our phones? I don't think they have to pay you for your phones, right? Because apparently you're independent contractors. So independent contractor supplies the car, supplies the phone. We should be able to set our own rates. We can't. The only thing that makes you an independent contractor in this game is the flexibility to switch on and switch off whenever you want. Everything else, you're not an independent contractor, right? There is no way that the company would pay for your phone. You're not an employee. There's no way that the company would pay for your car. Again, you're not an employee. But apparently you're an independent contractor. And if you're an independent contractor and you're supplying all the goods, you're supplying the tires, you're supplying the oil, you're supplying the car, you're supplying the cleaning materials, you're supplying the phone, right? You should be able to set your own rates. They provide you with a trip, you set the rate. They provide you with the passenger, you provide the car, the service. But they don't work it that way. A fee for phone use. Huh? Capone's in the house. $9:30, I'm just looking. Thank you, my friend. That's very kind of you. Have a good night, brother. Shout out to Auckland, New Zealand. Be safe out there. And you know who's got your back when you launch your app. So get it ready and let's roll it out in December, my friend. I'll push your website, I'll push your app, okay? That's my contribution. Create a win-win scenario here. In the house! Mega Lion's in the house. Finally stop driving. I salute you. If it doesn't make sense anymore and you're not making money, you stop driving, period. Like, why keep on clocking miles and these high gas prices and you're just not making money? Doesn't make sense. Call me Mr. Worldwide. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Oh, we are on the 118. We are passing the 405. You are number 170 in the queue, you said, at LAX? Wow. Yeah, a lot of people stop driving long distance. The problem with the long distance is that you have all these dead miles going back and not really paying you for the long distance. And then you have all these dead miles on the return. You're losing, right? If you're driving an hour in one direction, you've got to drive an hour back. An hour back? Gas-wise, big money. Cruising, we're cruising, my friend. We're cruising together. And we're cruising. Okay. Don't want to miss the 5. Don't want to miss the 5. The only thing I don't like about the 5 in California is that there's so many trucks. It's like a preferred route for the trucks. Too many trucks, dangerous. We are cruising on a Friday night. Nice, smooth 75 miles an hour. Texas in the house. We have Texas in the house. Welcome. Welcome, Texas. Stay at home today? Good for you. Get to chill out, relax, recharge. Today was my busy day. Tomorrow I'm taking off. Hell no, I'm not working tomorrow. Nada. Niente. No work. No trabajo tomorrow. $11 hours driving and you made $259? That's not fair. You should have made at least $350 minimum. You're putting in big hours, man. You put in 11 hours. Now subtract all the miles that you've done and subtract all the gas that you've paid for 11 miles of driving. Ay caramba. Question is, are we making money after 11 hours? Boston's in the house. Now I look for Hollywood exit. Hollywood Hollywood Way, I think it is, not Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood Boulevard is over in Hollywood. Now I'll just make sure that I don't miss the exit. Asaf's in the house. High Desert, great place. Hot out there. Palm Desert, High Desert, Palm Springs, Agua Caliente. I know all the places there. Let's go to Hollywood. I don't want to go to Hollywood tonight. I'm too tired. This is my last trip for the night. Oh, there's the 170 that takes you to Hollywood. See the sign, Hollywood? But we are not going to Hollywood. We're going to stay on the 5 South, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was over 100. Wow. Hot, 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 hot. Atlanta's in the house. An American chauffeur. I like that name. An American chauffeur. I like that name, my friend. An American chauffeur. Very, very cool name. AAC, an American chauffeur. It's a great name. Don't you guys think? Johnny is in the house! Nope, not going to Hollywood. 1 over. Move over 1 left. We're not going to Hollywood tonight. No, 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 no. No Hollywood. No Hollyweird. No Hollyweird. We are cruising on a Friday night. Cruising to Burbank, my friends. Dun, 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 dun. We are cruising to Burbank. People are driving fast, man. I don't know, either they're going clubbing or they're coming home. People are driving really fast tonight. Let's see, now I'm looking for Hollywood Way, which takes me to Burbank Airport. What I'll do at Burbank Airport, I don't know how many of you know Burbank Airport in Burbank. Drivers, I'll give you I'll circle around and show you how small it is. It's a nice airport, easy to navigate. And then I will probably be ending the feed because my client will be coming out. And at Burbank, they come out very quickly. They land, boom, they deplane, they get off the plane, they get their baggage, and suddenly they're outside. Way faster than LAX, way faster. So to make sure I don't miss. Don't miss the exit. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I think Hollywood should be coming up soon. Around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. There it is, Hollywood Way. Hollywood Way, not Hollywood Boulevard. 1.5 miles. Man, I'm making good time here. We are flying, baby. We are flying. Where's Hollywood? Hollywood Way, Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollyweird, Hollyweird, Hollywood. We're cruising. Hollyweird, Hollywood. Athens, Georgia. Aaron's in the house. Welcome you on a Friday night. Hey everyone, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone. We're about to get off on Hollywood Way, and Amazon has a huge warehouse, multiple warehouses on Hollywood Way. Massive facilities that Amazon has built there. See a lot of Amazon Flex drivers on Hollywood Way. We're exiting on Hollywood Way. Hollywood, Hollyweird. Oh, you've picked up? You dropped off or just picked up? Picking up is easy. As we exit Hollywood. Let's see, where are we? Woo! Getting tired! Shit! Feeling it. Been a long day. 14 and a half hours so far. Almost averaged $100 per hour. Maybe if I get a good tip, I'll end up with $1,400. So maybe averaged $100 an hour today. It was good. Private driver, baby. Private driver. I'm your private driver. Show me the money. Any old money will do. I'm your private driver. Driver for $100 bills. Any old cash will do. I'm your private driver. Driver for money. Any old money will do. Okay, let's see. Hell yeah! It's a pretty good average. I just worked out my average for the day. Well, here on the right is Amazon. Welcome, Jeff Bezos. Megalion's in the house. Welcome, Jeff Bezos. Mario Cedillo is in the house. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm your private driver. Driver for money. Any old money will do. I'm your private driver. Driver for cash. Show me those $100 bills. I'm your private driver. Driver for money. Any old money will do. Haha. Okay, we're gonna hit Burbank Airport together. Private clients are the way to go. That's what I mean. Get your private clients, become your private driver. I'll drive my private clients for money. Any old money will do. Okay, we are now entering. You thought you were a nut? No, Gypsy, you met the nut. This is the nut. This is the nut case. You have officially met the nut case. Listen. So much coffee today. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna circle around Burbank Airport. One time, only one time. And then where's the policia? Hola? Policia! Please do not arrest me, policia. Okay, here we go now. What the hell are these guys doing? Why are these guys crawling in the right lane here? See, this is where you queue up, man. This is where these guys drive like effing snails. Come on, move along, children. Move along, children. Giddy up, children. I'm gonna go do one circle, and then we're gonna call it a night on the live feeds, because that was numero tres, number 3. Come on, Prius. Let's move it, baby. Kick him out, brother, kick him out! Told the security to kick him out. I'm your private driver. Driver for money. This is Burbank Airport. It is so small. I gave him the whistle. This is Burbank Airport. Look how big it is. Whoa, wants me to stop. He says go. He says go. Boss says go, I go. You say green, I say red. You say red, I say green. Oh, there's the police. He catches the guy with the Tesla. Let's go, let's go. Freak those security guards out, man. Freak them out, freak them out. Okay, that was, ladies and gentlemen, that was Burbank Airport. Now I'm gonna circle around. And my client should have landed right now. Right now. And this is where you circle around Burbank Airport. Circling around, we're circling around. Round and 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 round we go in circles. Until we get so dizzy we pass out. Round and round and round. We're almost leaving Burbank Airport. Almost outside. Almost outside. And when I reach the end of the airport, still in the airport, still in the airport, going round and round and round. There's that cop, that same cop. Now, I'm gonna pull in here. Thank God Starbucks is closed, so I can't have coffee number 5. That is good. Too much coffee. I don't think a 5th cup of coffee would be a good idea right now. So here we go. We're gonna go in here. I'll show you my little rest area. My little rest area is right over here. So over here, I usually turn right and I go to Starbucks, which I'm not going to do right now. So what I do is I come over here, close to McDonald's. And I'm definitely not buying McDonald's. There it is, McDonald's. No, no, no. Not happening. Denny's, not happening. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just position myself for 5 minutes. The master, the plumbing master. Free advertising for the plumbing master. Plumbing master in Burbank. All right, my friends. And now the time has come to face the final curtain. The weekend is here to chill, and my day is almost over. I'm tired, and I've had way too much effing coffee. I wish you all a good night. Rest well, peace, take care of your family, stay safe, make money. Way too much coffee today, way too much. Amped, way too amped. Good night, Gypsy. Good night, everyone. I salute you. I'm giving you a nice, great farewell. Good night. I'm wired, I'm tired, and I'm wired. And I wish you all a fantastic night. I appreciate you all. Until the next live feed. Adios, my friends. Bye-bye.